learn that how to handle.
Alright, welcome all of you to Subhash Bose Institute of Hotel Management and Learn, Develop and Grow. Today, it's a very special day for me as well. Let me present you today. I am sitting right in front of a very dignified and a special person, a special personality, let's say. So I am with currently the front office manager of Rajkuthir IHCL selections. It's a true honor, sir, to have you with me. And I also believe that this video is going to boost the confidence of the students of Subhash Bose Institute of Hotel Management. And we will be asking questions relating with front office as well as personality, communication and interpersonal skills. And I believe that this will gear and it will boost your passion for the industry. So let's begin the interview. So sir, my first question is that I believe that Taj Bengal or the Taj or IHCL is one of the best employee welfare organization. They maintain a very great culture. So what exactly the Taj culture is?
See, the Taj culture, again I reiterate myself, we totally believe on mutual respect, where we give respect to others and respect is earned. Respect is earned where we have to give respect, be it my peers, senior, junior, hierarchy really doesn't matter in Taj. I am the front office manager now, but if I do not give respect to my subordinate who is on the base level, that person I cannot demand respect from that. So mutual respect is something we follow at all levels. Not only with guests, with staff, peers and everybody else. This is one such organization because I have worked in the past also in other organizations, and this is one such organization which has given me the platform to speak out. So there is no hierarchy. So it is not mandatory that I have to reach to my immediate boss. In this company, I can reach to whoever I feel like. If my query does not get resolved at my boss's level, then I can also go to the hierarchy which is above. And this is only possible because of mutual respect.
Right, so we'll move to the next question, which is I would like to know, and the viewers and the students would like to know, so your journey. You have started from a bellboy, right, carrying the luggages. How you have become front office manager? Like, can you share your journey? A lot of hard work, dedication, loyalty is there, like behind the story, right? Can you please share your journey, right, to motivate all your students?
Certainly. So I've started my journey with the Orbhi brand, of course. So that was a pillar of my success. Orbhi, where Orbhi has trained me. Orbhi has. I have to be very honest. I was like a fool. I was a homesick person. I came out of my house. I came out of my town in Asansol. I came to Calcutta, and I was exactly like a fool. Orbhi carved me. I'm still not the diamond I'm supposed to be, but Orbhi carved that gold into what I am today. I have moved away from Orbhi. I got through Taj. Again, Taj has given me another big platform where I have worked, trained, I've enjoyed. And at the same time, I understood hierarchies does not mean. That's what mutual respect comes in. So these two platforms, I am indebted, and Taj has kept growing me. I became a management trainee. So I joined Taj as a supervisor. Then I was a management trainee. I always wanted to be one and experience how does a management trainee be like. So then my first posting was in Vivata, Guwahati. Again, not everyone. So there were 57 batchmates of mine. I was the only person to choose Guwahati because I wanted to explore Northeast. So Northeast was, so I became a duty manager. Then I wanted to wish to come back home. I became a duty manager in my own city of Joy. I became a duty manager in Vivata, Kolkata. From Kolkata, my father is a teacher. So again, as a leader, as an influencer, I follow my father. He's a teacher. I always wanted to teach. In some time, because my friends have always nagged me about that your father is a teacher, why are you still a hotelier? I moved back into learning and development, where my first L&D role was in Vivanta, Aurangabad. I've been open to all challenges. So I said, okay, duty manager is done. Let me try L&D. I was an L&D person in Vivanta, Aurangabad. I was somehow called back again to Calcutta, and I became the cluster L&D. My office was then at Taj Bengal, where I was the part of the L&D hub. From L&D hub, because my passion, I love connecting with people. L&D gave me the platform to be confident. Today probably I am giving this interview because of L&D, learning and development. Had there been no learning and development for me, I wouldn't have sat here and given this interview. Then again, because my passion was towards guests and only, and entire 8 or 9 years of my career I have dedicated to guests. So I have moved back into front office as a front office manager. Life does not come to an end; it goes on. Life goes on, and let's see, looking forward to more opportunities and more challenges in the future.
Great, sir. Great to hear you. Thank you so much for sharing your whole journey. And have you ever had a mentor in your life, sir? Or is there any role model you still follow who has shaped you today?
Yes, my first role model, my first mentor is my parents, obviously. I have always looked at my father, how he works, how he talks, how he speaks. My second mentor, my first mentor was both my parents, my father and my mother. I have seen how she cared about me. Okay, so I've looked my father coming in late nights, working very hard for the family. I've seen my mother caring for me and the rest of the family members also. So then I chose to be a hotelier. Here it was not something unfortunate. It was something which is
today, if my students wants to start their career in front office, so what are the major skills they should foster from today?
They just need to be, the first of all, they just need to be a good human being. That is, we all expect. This much we all expect from them. Second of all, they must have a good convincing power. If it is front office, front office is what? Front office is a very delicate department. I am not saying we have to work very hard, unlike F&B, or we have to be artistic, like kitchen or housekeeping. But we have to be good in talking. If you have talking skills, if you have convincing skills, not only talking, if you have convincing skills, then you are a perfect gem for front office. It takes time to come to that position where you become perfect. But again, if you have good convincing skills, you must always go for front office.
Right. So the bottom line is students should foster they should cultivate the communication skills. Right. They should put their major focus on.
See, a lot of people talks. A lot of my colleagues who talks well, who talks more, who are good in communication, even more than I do. But they are not very good in convincing. So first of all, front office individual, looking at a front office individual should be able to tell 10 different characteristics of that person.
Right.
Not by looking, not even by talking. If that person is that capable, who can identify 10 different characteristics and who have a good communication, yes, and who have a good convincing skills also, then he or she must go for front office. That is what I truly believe. No other skills are required. Only if the person has these three things, he or she will excel in that.
Thank you, sir. I'll move to a report, which is the Dale Carnegie Foundation report, and the report says that 85% of an individual's success depends on his ability to communicate, lead, and influence, or in one word, interpersonal skills, and only 15% depends on the technical knowledge. So this data is given by the Dale Carnegie Foundation. So do you really believe that interpersonal skills plays such a major role, like a bigger chunk, 85%? Do you really believe?
It does. Yes, it does. Interpersonal skills are very much important. Because in today's life, in everyone's life, we never know who we would require. For example, this is my first day in this college, Sbihm. I don't know anybody apart from you whom I worked with.
Right.
You showed me the way towards the washroom. So I see some people, there are staff who are sitting there. So I may not need them, they may not need me in future. But at least, again, so when I cross them, I smile. And a communication is only successful when they smile at me back.
Right.
So this is what the interpersonal skills are needed. At one point of time, I figured that I am a little lost. I was in a dilemma as to which door do I enter. So those were the people who helped me out. And it is only because of that smile which I given. So yes, interpersonal skills are very much necessary. It is necessary among our colleagues. It is necessary among all our guests.
Right. Alright, we move to the next question.
Yes.
Students are from the same college, same faculties are teaching, right? The same subjects is being taught. What makes a difference when they'll be sitting for the job interview? How they can create a difference? Like we all know that everybody will not get the best of the best jobs, right? Everybody won't get selected. Then what makes the difference?
Right.
How the students can create a difference in the interview?
Correct. So I've already told them a principle. It's very easier to remember. It is called the KISS principle. Keep it short and simple. Whatever you're just speaking. So as an interviewer, and meet any individual. If I'm talking to somebody, I would love to know about that person's background, a little bit about that a detail about that person. Where is that person from? What does their parents do? What is their hobbies, and what are they most passionate about? So if they keep it short and simple, it is very easier for them to go one step ahead. And at the same time, you have to have a little bit of confidence. You have to have a little bit of confidence, and you have to keep things in a lighter note. A lot of times, we do not know certain things. I, as a front office manager, there are certain queries which comes in, and I seriously, I get numb because I do not have the answer. But that doesn't mean I do not provide an alternative. I always have an answer ready. So you have to have that quickness. You have to have that promptness, which is there. And if in case I don't get to a certain level, there are in my life there were rejections. All of us have rejections. But that does not mean that I keep myself locked in one room, and I start crying because I have no hope left. Yes, there's always a plan B. There are hopes available. There are always hopes there, which we can always ponder upon. I am a person. I don't sunk in if I do not get through. I keep trying. So we must all keep trying. And I do not consider what my colleagues are doing. There are certain colleagues who are still. They are also doing well, but they're still what I have achieved, they have not achieved so far. There are certain colleagues of mine who have gone way beyond. But I have zero regrets because I love what I do. At job, you need to love what you do, only then you will succeed.
Right.
That is one mantra which I follow, and I want everybody else to follow.
We move to the next question is, sir, you have given a wonderful presentation. With a pleasing personality, right? Talking in front of the public.
Right.
So, at the beginning you were like this, or how you have leveled up yourself? Like, I'll give one example, like even the President Theodore Roosevelt was shy, not confident while addressing the public. So, do you believe it's an essential skill to further developing them? Will it contribute in their career?
Like, I was a shy person as well. I was a shy person. I am from a Bengali family. I was loved by my parents more, and you know how Bengalis are. I was a little homesick also, but eventually it took time. So our main motto is to make ourselves feel uncomfortable. So I had gone to places where it made me feel uncomfortable, and that's how I moved ahead. Had I still been at one place, sitting, I wouldn't have grown this much. So you need to feel uncomfortable at times. You need to come out of that fell zone and go to other places and try. You need to come out of your parents' arms and go and explore. That doesn't mean you go into the wrong direction, but you need to explore other parts of the country, other parts of other kinds of people, and you need to try all kinds of everything else which is available in our country. We go to foreign cultures, we follow their cultures, good. But at the same time, our country has so much for us to cater. We do not consider India as a vast country, right? We have to go into different parts. I've worked in North, I've worked in South, I've worked in the Northeast. I am from East, I've worked in West, I've also worked in North. So it is also this comes in. So more I move into various places, the more I've learned. And it helped me come out of my shyness.
Right, sir. Some say that public speaking, the fear of public speaking is greater than death. Okay, let's take a genuine feedback from the students, right? So, students, do you have fear of public speaking? Be genuine and honest.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, even I have. Okay. So, let's begin. So, coming to your personal life, sir, you are a fitness freak, right? How do you manage, sir, your exercise and your professional or personal life? How do you balance the time? Because you have a very tight schedule, right?
Yes.
Every day.
I go home late. I get calls at 12 or 1 o'clock or maybe 3 a.m. at night. But yes, I'm very passionate. So being a hotelier is my one passion. My first and foremost passion was to be a fitness enthusiast or maybe an influencer. I see people, I look at videos in the YouTube, I look at celebrities, and I see if they can do, why not I? So I always take out time for my passion. I am a trained mixed martial artist. I have done yoga, I have done gymming. I am a gymnast, and I have also done a little bit of calisthenics. So and I still do it. So recently I purchased a flat where I have installed monkey bars in the room. Wow. So these bars helps me to keep fit because I am running out of time. I don't have time to go into the gym, so my room has whatever I need.
So do you believe fitness enhances productivity?
It does. The day I exercise well, I'm actually aware of a lot of things. It helps me to handle complaints. It helps me to keep out the negativity. Because an ideal's mind is a devil's workshop. If I do something, it keeps me out of that negativity.
All right, we have come at the break of this interview, and the last thing is, sir, I would request you to give what message you want to give, sir, for the students of Subhash Bose Institute of Hotel Management. The last message, and if they take it very seriously, I believe this is going to change their life.
Okay, so I would like to tell them, you have to be passionate. Every morning you need to get up and think you are the best. Yes, even though you know there are rest of the people who are better than you, but you need to consider yourself as the best. You have to be passionate. You need to follow your passion. Do not let your passion go, and you need to be a nice human. That is what is most important.
Great to talk to you, sir.